Hello guys, Jamboo here and welcome to this video. As promised, I'm going to be giving you guys the best tactics on the game at the minute. Now, obviously there's different play styles and things like that, but these are pretty unanimously at a pro level the most effective formation and tactics in the game right now. So do leave a like, let's try and hit 200. Let me know down below in the comments if you've used this formation, whether you get on with it, and if you do go and use these tactics, come back and let me know how you found them. But for now, let's get into the video. If you're looking for the cheapest FC26 coins to build your super team, then look no further than MMOEXP.com. You can use code JAMBOO for 8% off the already cheapest coins. Okay guys, so as you can see it is a 4-5-1 and genuinely, I feel like something needs to be done about this formation because people in champs now, they're setting this formation up in like a low depth, like literally one depth when they take a lead, and it is so difficult to break this formation down just because how it sets up in game, and then you can hit people on the counter attacks because of the instructions you put on the players as well. But what makes this formation crazy is this midfield five, just a flat midfield five, because the left and the right mids drop deep to help you defend as well. And it is genuinely just so difficult with the way the game plays to actually get through this midfield. Everyone drops back. You've got that bank of five and then still a back four to try and beat as well. So if the team drops back into their own box, you have quite literally got like 10 players defending at the same time. And then, like I say, when you attack, you don't feel the drawback of it. You still have your left and right mid bombing in behind as inside forwards. You still have the midfield free, getting up and supporting. It is just beyond broken, and it is turning into the 4-2-1-3 of last year. So I'm going to show you guys the tactics to set up if you want to be a super meta rat. With the depth, it's sort of your own initiative on this, depending on how you want to play. You know, you can most definitely play a high line with this, like 70, 80 depth. You can also drop it, below 50 if you wanted to. Just depends, how comfortable you are with your defending and also just the approach you want to take. I'm using 61 at the minute, which is the lowest version of the high depth. And this is like getting me into the elite division after the season reset. So, in terms of the player roles, we have an advanced forward, of course. It is just the way to go. You're going to get a lot of through ball opportunities, although most people are using Pinner up top. She isn't the quickest, so you sort of slow down your build up a little bit, and the aim is to get the ball to someone like Pinner in the box, and you can just left stick dribble, and low driven into the back of the net. You then have a deep line playmaker. Again, you can sort of change this depending on what you want. If you really want to have a lot of options going forward, you want the deep line playmaker build up. You can put it on defend if you want them to act more like a CDM, but I feel like for the full effect of this formation, you're going to want them on build up because they're going to drop deep when defending anyway. You're going to want one box-to-box player. Ideally, if you can put somebody that has Relentless Plus, then you can also have them on ball winning, and they just are absolutely everywhere. Like, I find it crazy. I think box-to-box ball winning is one of the best roles in the game for just AI defending and effectiveness. But you do need a player that has Relentless because it drains stamina, like, insanely. You then have a playmaker on attack. You want to pick someone like Bon Mati, Pateas, anyone who's just agile, good on the ball, and is actually going to offer well in the attack. You then have two inside forwards, one on the left, one on the right, of course, and you're going to want them on balanced. If you have a variation of this setup for when you're chasing games, you can definitely put them on attack, and they act more like wingers. But having them on balanced is going to really bring out the ratty defensive nature of this formation because they're just going to drop deep with your midfield line and just make that bank of five that I was talking about that is impossible to break down. You're then going to have two fullbacks on defend, and you're just going to have your back four sitting in there. And yeah, like I say, I mean, just use this and you're going to see how much work the game does for you. it's really mind-blowing, you know, how stuff like this gets into the game. I didn't realise quite how bad it was, and it took me a while to actually adapt to using this formation. But once I did, my God, it is absolutely broken. But guys, enjoy your wins. Thank me later. Subscribe for the best tactics on YouTube, and peace.